What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick 50, man. It's been a minute. It's been a while. I've been doing the yesterday vlog, dropping something once a week until YouTube let me out of, as everybody calling it, YouTube jail. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody with the comments and hitting your boy up on IG. Um, yeah, it says February 26th, your boy will be back. All right, I'm gonna be back bigger, better than ever. Just stay tuned. All right. Um, Details coming. You feel me? Um, I want to say I don't know. I woke up with something on my mind that I wanted to talk about, and it has to do with, well, I don't want to say my community, but I only can speak for my community in my area, and we always have this conversation. It's starting to become simple, but it's really not. And what I mean by simple, almost redundant. I've shown cops on here act ignorant. I've yet to have a cop on here that's cool, even though I know some cool cops. Like legit cool cats. You know what I'm saying? Uniform on, uniform off. But I wanna interview one. I think I'm gonna make that happen. Y'all can hold me to that. I think it's necessary for both sides to hear. I'm saying this because I hear the story of an honest cop and why the honest cop can get love in the hood or get love from both sides, really. Whereas the bad cop seems to get love from one side, and when he comes to my neighborhood, we ain't ish. You know, you wanna call my place any name but a neighborhood. I've seen it. You call it the jungle, wasteland. I've literally seen a cop reach over to his car and say, they asked him where to do that wasteland. To explain to my folk, just people in general too, that words play everything. And when they get around people, the bad cops, when they get around people and know that you don't understand that, that's why he think he could say stuff like that, call your place a jungle, a wasteland, the dump. You know what I'm saying? I've watched them say that. When they think you don't value yourself, they definitely think they can get away with whatever. And we know that where I'm from, if something happen in the hood, they can write up whatever and it's gonna fly because they feel like it's in the hood. And since it's in the hood, it had to happen, right? Here lately, it's getting kind of tense because of the cameras. You know, a lot of people don't know the Ring cameras are snitching on everybody. You know, them things constantly running. The cops see a Ring camera, oh, they going to want to know if your stuff recorded what happened outside. Which I feel like everybody need gonna get a Ring. If it's gonna make your neighborhood better, go get it. Then they ain't gonna stop guns or any of that stuff, but you get what I'm saying. But I don't want to digress from my point. But what I'm saying is this: learn words and sit there and watch a cop say, when we handle, and I said, when you what? He said, when I handle a criminal. I said, how do you know he's a criminal unless he's done something, right? Well, if he done something, he's obviously a criminal. But if you just over there trying to assess the situation, that doesn't necessarily mean he's a criminal right away. But automatically, in his mind, would just say criminal. Now, don't get hung up on that. The part that I got hung up on was handle. Because I was taught You handle mutts. Pimps handle hoes. You don't handle me. You handle things that don't have a brain. This is what I'm saying. But this is what the cops are being taught, to handle the situation. And you are a situation at that moment. You are not a person. Right? This is a lot deep. I mean, especially for like I say, race plays a part. You got the white boys who come from Nebraska or where, I mean, majority, I ain't gonna just say Nebraska. Nebraska's not all white. But I'm just gonna say it like this: from the rural white places to bring them here to an all majority black city, okay, put them in an all black neighborhood, they're scared because of the difference. All they know is what they hear on TV, the stories and things like that. So there's no legit training behind it, right? So they go in these neighborhoods and they're ready to shoot because they look at us as thugs, gangsters. It don't matter what color. It's just what shade of black you are. It's just the fact that you black and you normally do this. Now, this is why I say words play a giant difference. When you talk to them, let them know, yo, you in the wrong area to even be thinking that way. And what I mean by that is, sometimes when, like I say, you're supposed to assess the situation, you're causing more harm than you're doing good. And there's nothing wrong with telling a cop that. Period. Put the gun there. Get your hand off your hip, man. That put us on edge because we're the people that has been living on the edge for so many years. Now, I'm not speaking about my past people. I'm talking about me. I come from a city where you don't even have a chance to explain to your kids about cops. You know why? Because growing up as a kid, I feared cops. Nobody taught me that, bro. It was by what I saw in the streets. I saw police officers growing up whooping on black and brown folk. Well, blacks. It wasn't no brown people here yet, but blacks all the time, from Washington Park all the way to the north side, from Washington Park, actually Alton, all the way to the north side. I've witnessed this. I've witnessed white people call me all sorts of names on school buses and all that. So I've always been on the edge. And it's very hard living on the edge where you got to stop yourself. I'm talking about very short fuse. And you got to assess yourself. Is it worth it? So when you come in a black neighborhood and you got your hand on your gun, you think you on 10, try living in a neighborhood where you got to be on 10 every day. That's how you assess the situation. Now, I've talked to the good cops, and the good cops understood that. That's why they come in being friendly. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Even if we don't take to them right away, they'll keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I just want to let you know I'm patrolling this area. Woo days. You know what I'm saying? Just want to have a good week. You know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. Not no, hey, get your ass over here. You hear me talking to you? Don't you turn away and walk from me. Woo, 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 acting like they God when they come in our neighborhood. Because what you forgot is, it's our neighborhood. They tell us to protect ourselves, take up for our own neighborhood, except for when it comes to them. Right? Now, back to words. Now I'm talking to my folk. Take the band of brothers in blue. Take their scenario, just them, nobody else, and see how thick they stick together. Thick as thieves. The good ones ain't gonna turn on the bad ones. The bad ones ain't gonna turn on the good ones. The cheap ain't gonna turn on nobody. They're gonna make it all work out so stuff work in their favor. We watch it time after time, court case after court case. There's a saying where it says the master tools will not be able to knock down the master's house or tear down the master house. And that's a fact. And all we ever been fed was the master tools. You know what I'm saying? We can't tear it down. They not gonna tear it down. Because we appoint the tools to do it. But we need the right tools. We need our own tools. We need the tools that's going to fight for us. Let me rewind a little bit so you can understand what I'm talking about. Your government, if you don't go vote for your local government, those are the master tools that get in there that's going to take up for master. They're not going to tear it down. Hell, when Trump was in office, you saw all the wrong he was doing. They couldn't get him up out of there. You know why? The master tools is not going to tear down the master's house. So if you don't get out and vote, this is what happens. So it's time to get our own tools in there. And that's a fact. All right? So if your DA ain't doing a good job, get him up out of there. So learn about them things. We also now, and I'm still on this, these are things we need to do. These are the tools we need to understand. Also, quit running. Learn to value what you got. Quit holding information back from one another. Quit clowning each other by stupid stuff, bruh. We the only race of people that do that. And that's what make other races think they could talk about our situation and they never lived a day in it. All right, you get what I'm saying? Ain't never lived a day in it. It just doesn't make sense. Teach your fellow man to make income. Y'all see me on multiple channels. I have Pops, right? You think I just got that channel just for Pops? I trade. I got multiple Pops. Some are worth money. I trade up for more, make more. It's like a bartering system. But you make quite a few little ducats. Sometimes small money is big money. They tell you that. I recently got into Marvel Legends and Marvel Select. I got a guy from the Congrats Incredible Hulk. And I'm be honest with you, I paid $22 for him. He's finna give me $65 for that. I'm saying, and I'm putting y'all on game. Now I can't tell you how to equate. You just gotta do your research, because that's like me telling you which ones are worth, and I can't tell you that. But this is what we're supposed to be doing. Instead, I watch and I see in my own neighborhood for YouTube, my own neighbor, we tear each other down. How about, hey, stop doing that. You should be doing this. Make you some money, young man. I watch people gloat all the time. They tell me today like I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. This is what was needed. I ain't doing it what my dad used to do to me. Like I said, don't ever come stunt in front of my face with 4 rims. If you ain't got that 5th one, you ain't shit. That's just me. So get your 5th wheel, young man. Then you'll get your applause. I watch men get good jobs, have their own businesses such as myself, but I've never gloated. Ever. You know why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. So if you're making money and you're a young man, I don't care if you're an old man, and you shitting on somebody else that got less than you, that's just to feed your ego. Because you don't get cookies for that. You know why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. These are things we need to teach our people, and this is why. So, and it's the small things, not the big things. Yeah, Johnny shoot Johnny, that's a huge thing. Guess what? That problem is eventually going to go away. The small things will add up when we teaching our kids. Just because you don't like to read don't mean not read to your kid while they little. You might spark something, right? The white man's ice ain't colder. Just because you send your kid to an all-white school ain't going to make him no smarter. It's just not. Tired of that quality. Let me tell you something. Read up on why they steal your kids from the public schools and say, come this way. If your kid was accepted in that school, all public kids would be accepted, but it's not. They accept your kids for a reason. Well, really 2 reasons. Some accepted for the benefit doubt where you get tax write-offs, we helping the poor type stuff. And then if your kid actually has a high GPA, of course they want him to come to the white school. It's going to make the white school look good. It's going to make the public schools look bad, which is going to be less funded for the public school because the public school are failing. But think if all the geniuses that left that public school or the kids with the high GPAs did not leave that school. I could speak on it. I was one. Parkway School District. When they first started stealing, I was part of the first group when they first started stealing kids from the city. And I did say it. My mom thought she was doing the right thing, and she wasn't. My people, we need to quit talking about some white flight. Don't feed that bull crap Michelle was talking about. White flight ain't real. They have the right to move and migrate where they want to. They've been doing it the whole time. We build it, they move into it. Right? Start learning about equity in your own home. Right? Your house don't have to look like that. You can get new shingles. You can remodel your own house with your equity. Learn about all that. Take pride in your yard. Don't laugh at the old man because he got the little yard, but it looks the nicest on the whole block. Everybody should be doing it. I'm just saying. Take pride in your own stuff. Quit giving your money to people who don't deserve it. You don't see Versace coming in your hood, spending money in your neighborhood, right? Versace ain't spending money with Master P. Versace ain't spending money with the Migos, and none of them. But they buying they stuff. Now, this ain't the whole saying, spend what you own. You can do what you want with your money. I just want you to know where it's at in your head. The people in your neighborhood don't even stay in your neighborhood. They take your money and run. I've been preaching this, though. Build your own neighborhoods up. There's nothing wrong with that. Then maybe we'll have neighborhoods. That's why when we call hood, we ain't got a neighborhood. They come in there and it's like cattle. They put us in one area so they can keep track of us, at least here. It's called redlining. You can come here and they make sure we stay in one area. That means you start venturing out and you actually succeed in venturing out. That means the white folks finna move. Right now they trying to take the city back. So they trying to move into the city and they want us to move to the county now. Y'all got to open your eyes. Like I said, I can't speak on everybody else, but I know what's going on here. Like I said, I done had the cops. I done showed you a real life scenario of when a man was attacking a woman over this Trump stuff. I recorded it. The cop got there and tried to make it like she was wrong. And she wasn't wrong at all. The man was choking her. But it wasn't until their captain got there and had to put them in their place. The cop was ready to make up something. The cop had to say, there's no law for knocking down a sign. What do you want to do? But the other cop was looking like, so what we going to charge her on? There's nothing to charge her on. If you didn't see it, it's on my page. Before it's us, we got to get out this Stockholm Syndrome. Just because you get money don't mean you need to run to no white neighborhood. Especially here in Missouri. And St. Louis. There's plenty of black neighborhoods that are very nice that you can move to. You don't got to move to the white neighborhoods. You just don't. There's plenty of land in the black neighborhoods you could purchase and build your crib. I'm just saying, you could be an inspiration to others. But we sold Stockholm Syndrome. Well, you move with them niggas gonna steal your stuff. You move with them niggas, they're gonna do this. You move with them, now all of a sudden now you got money, they niggas. Oh, them niggas. The Stockholm Syndrome. You sound just like your master, your oppressor, the one you got your last name from. And then you gonna sit there and act like that's okay. And say everybody else changing. Everybody else acting funny. And it's you. You moved to the burbs. You did all that to move to a whole block where they don't even accept you. The cops don't even want you there. You see it time and time. Black man in an all-white neighborhood. The cops messing with him. He talking about, what, I can't afford this? Oh, you gonna mess with me? Because you think I can't afford this? No, you don't belong. In their eyes, you don't belong. Yes, you should be able to stay where you want to stay. All right, but is it worth the headache of them harassing you, your children, and all this, where you could be somewhere people love you? See, if you treat people right, nobody gonna mess with you. They steal cars everywhere. Yeah, some more than less. But I just want y'all comments on it, man. I'm calling on both sides of the coin, man. There's good cops, like I say, and like I said, I witnessed them. They go in the suburbs, treat them like kings and queens. I got another real one. I used to work for Service Master, right? And I was in this is when I first came home in 03. I used to work for Service Master. No, 04, my bad. This was in 04. I came on 03, but 04. Goddamn me. I was trying out for Service Master. They do floors or whatever. And we was laying some polyurethane. We got done early. We was doing this dentist office. We got done early. So we all went. I ain't gonna name the white boy's name, but they know who they is. And I was outside my element anyways, because I had never been on this side of the 270. Again, you gotta learn about redlining. Redlining is real. I never had been on the other side of 270, all right? That was where all the white people be at. So they was like, you have been to Thursdays. I'm like, no, they was like, it's a bar that be popping on Thursday, but it's really called Thursdays. So I went to this bar. We got wasted. It was a good time because, you know, you go to our clubs, we got to be dressed up, impressed. And there, it wasn't nothing like that. Niggas in work clothes. They women dressed up fine, but it was just a whole new experience. Wasn't nobody looking over their shoulders. It was crazy, right? So one of the kids, I called him a kid because he was younger than me at the time. He was like 21, and he was like, yo, I actually live in town and country. I was like, you live, that might where the mansion's at, right? He was like, yeah, we got an 8-bedroom out there. He was like, but my dad making me work, bro. Like, he ain't just gonna give me that. I said, well, you need that, whatever. He was like, my dad ain't home or whatever, but I'm pretty sure he want to meet y'all. Now, he thought he was meaning well. Me being naive, I'm like, I don't know about this, but all right, cool, I'll go. We get pulled over. That man took me out the car, sat me down, and asked him who the hell was I. Real spit. O'Fallon, Missouri, a whole nother situation. Same company. We was dropping, I forgot her name, but I should say her name anyways. But she was a housekeeper, so we had to drop her off at another location, and we was going to go do these floors. It was me and another black guy. The girl was white. The cops saw that she was sitting in between us because there wasn't no seats in the back, so she was sitting on a crate. We think we finna get pulled over for that. He pulled her out the car and told they got their gun out. We got our hands like, whoa. I'm up here trying to tell my boss, husband is a sheriff, bro. I can call her right now. And when this is legit. Put her on the ground, say, are you okay? Is everything all right? Did they do anything to you? Like we kidnapped her or something, bro. This is a legit working van. Name on the side. It ain't raggedy. It was like one of the newest ones. So I got on horn and called my boss. And then she ended up calling her husband, which was end up being day boss. But if I didn't have that, you know what could have happened? At that moment, that little white girl had all the power. She could have lied on us. Thank God we was all cool. But this stuff I can only speak on the Midwest. I don't know if it's like that everywhere else. But I see stories about it everywhere else. I know in California it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Goddamn, Detroit definitely. I done got my ass whooped a couple of times in Detroit. But this was probably about 15 minutes, man. I'm almost 30 minutes in. But I just want to label the differences and things like that. I wasn't just trying to rave on the bad stuff the cops do. There's some good cops that come through, man. I'm gonna do some reactions to some videos, man, here in Berkeley. I know a couple great cops, man, that just won't respect. That's it. Like if you see them, and you could be drinking your man, pull that stuff out, man. Like they just want respect. They ain't trying to do that little petty paperwork, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to do all that. They real cool cops. We know them by name. All that. You could be doing what you want to do on your porch. You boy, they trying to come get a plate mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to come get no information or nothing. Introduce you to the rookies. You know, it's some great cops out here. But all I'm saying, it ain't just the cops. Sometimes we give them too much power. Like I said, if we was a band as thick as them, bruh, ain't no way. I know that one dude he had the knife or whatever that went to his baby mama house. Y'all remember that scenario? He ran around or whatever. They shot that man in the back all them times. Should have he been shot. He provoked it. I stand on my word. But all them people was around. They really thought all them people was about it. They wouldn't have done that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got neighborhoods here. They not coming down no less than too deep. But see, that type of power is being misused. They come down too deep, not because they respect you. They coming down because they're scared. It needs to be transformed into respect. And in order to transform to respect, you gotta get out of that Stockholm syndrome because they know you don't know nothing. They look at your house. He don't know nothing about equity. He ain't got no money. They don't respect themselves. This is how they feel. You letting them say words like when we handle and all that stuff. You handle dogs. I live in a city where goddamn me, a dog. If you kill a dog, you doing 3 to 5. If I kill somebody's dog, I'm doing 3 to 5. I live in a city where there's commercials on TV every day talking about donate to the homeless dog foundation, and we got tons of homeless people outside. And I don't see not one commercial for that. And you tell me in life there's nothing wrong with that? Where a dog's life is worth more than yours. A dog is considered more a family than you. So I'll leave you with this. If that's true, then why you think they don't look at you as 3/5 of a man? You think that is not true? It was in the Constitution, right? Or is it still in there? Because like I said, you go to jail for a dog. I just watched that football player beat up that black girl like that, and all he had to do was say he had a manic episode. He's out on bail. Michael Vick went to jail to the maximum extent for a dog. This man's walking around, and he down there and beat that woman, yelled and shouted he was going to kill her. She had to hide in the bathroom, and this woman, you can't recognize her. Telling you. They ain't going to start valuing us till we start valuing ourselves. And you got to do it right, because it's not like back in the day. They're not getting rid of nobody, no Huey P. Newton. They're not getting rid of you like Malcolm. They're not getting rid of you like Martin. They're not doing all that because they know it's different now. When they say, and I dare somebody say, oh, they did Black Lives Matter. No, that was already infiltrated. They don't care about you anyways. It's strictly said in their motto. It's only for police brutality, not just, it ain't about blacks. Them women are making money off a black man's downfall. A man gotta die so they can profit. Like I said, we gotta get ourselves together, y'all. Make sure y'all comment on this and let me know what y'all think about this. Like I said, I had a real chance to talk to y'all, to all my people who lasted to the end. Hey man, I really, 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 really appreciate if you did. Hit me in my IG. Hey, I got some big things coming up. I'm gonna need some sound bites from my counterparts. Cause I got some big things coming up when I get ready to hit live. So you know what sound bite is. You know, yo, you watching Slick 50 TV, and this is whoop de whoop whoop whoop. You know, shout your channel out if you got a channel or IG. You know what I'm saying? And it's more to that. That's free. We got other things to help contribute to the channel. If you want to make a little video, a little minute or something, shouting channel out and shouting your channel out like, yo, woo, woo, wah, wham. Just and want it ran, it's a $1. Now, each time you want to ran, it's $1 though. Just to help people contribute to the channel. New stuff coming for my members. It's gonna be worth more being a member than anything, bro. I'm being real. It's gonna be worth more being a member. All right. If you're gonna be a member, you're gonna be like automatically entered into the $5 Kobe raffle. If you're gonna be a member, it's gonna be you go ahead and be a member. That stuff gonna be for members. Join. Hit that join button. Blah blah. Unless you don't have bank account or something, then you can shoot it through. I would prefer it to be shot through a super chat during a live. If I'm not live at the time, you can shoot it through Cash App. But it's gonna be worth being more a member than anything. Trust me, y'all gonna see. It's all gonna work out. Just trying to find creative ways to help donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Or contribute to the channel and help this thing grow, man. Because I got big plans for Slick 50 TV. The network coming soon. All right, y'all be easy, man. Like I say, salute to y'all who watch to the end. Now I'm gonna get to work. That's why I got the black gloves on. Deuces.